Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Frank Lloyd Wright Craft Fridays. So today we are finishing up the Fontana Boathouse, which you see there. And if you are new to this or just stumbling by, giving you a little bit of background about what this is. So this is an ongoing project I have in which I recreate the architecture of Frank Lloyd Wright in Minecraft. And I try and do so as to scale as possible. Um, so I look at blueprints, which you can see. I've got some of the sort of material the reference material that I use up on the stream, so you can sort of follow along what I have set up on my monitor here. You can see that I've got a blueprint of the floor plan, or at least the base, the bottom floor plan of the Fontana Boathouse, and then you can see the build, a photo of the build itself. And this is some photos that I took when I visited there. So I've been a huge fan of Frank Lloyd, a huge fan of Frank Lloyd Wright ever since I was a kid. I was always really drawn to his architecture, and then as the years went by, as I learned sort of more and more about him, that interest just grew. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I play a lot of video games, obviously, and was getting into Minecraft a few years back, and I had a weekend at home. I used to travel on the weekends for my job, in which I teach dance, but that job disappeared with COVID. Anyway, back in the before times when I was traveling, there was this one weekend when I was home by myself and I wasn't traveling and decided to see if I could recreate one of Frank Lloyd Wright's houses in Minecraft. And so the first one that I started with, let's see if I can, oh, here it is. First one I started with was this house here, which is the Roby house. Um, and yeah, this is one of his most famous houses in Chicago, and it's sort of a classic prairie-style house of his. That's sort of the there's a few different classifications or sort of different periods in Frank Lloyd Wright's life and his architectural career, and ones that are sort of in this format are part of the Prairie School. So yeah, like I said, I look at blueprints and I look at photos if I've been to the houses, and then I sometimes supplement with other photos that I find on the internet and go to town. So yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff. You can see some other ones in the distance here. I know not all of the chunks are loading in. I have it pulled back quite a lot so that it helps with the stream stability to make it smooth for you guys out there. But yeah, there's a lot of houses in here. I think I've done maybe 8 so far, maybe as many as a dozen. Anyway, but today we are working on the Fontana Boathouse. So as you see here, and if you look at the picture in the top right corner there, that photo there, I think so far we're looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Uh, Hello, Atlas. Welcome to the chat. Cool. So we are going to get started then, or sort of continue on here. So last time we did a little bit of terraforming, as you can see here. This hill sort of extended out here, but obviously we wanted the boathouse to be by the water. So we, like I said, did a little bit of terraforming there, and tried to line this up because it is really like on the edge. Let me see if I can get to a good view for you guys of it, like butting right up against the water. Yeah, there you can see it there, where it's really right up against the edge of the water there. So we will also add that dock there. I'm not sure if we'll do the ramp there or not, just because like I mean, as much as I try and be as accurate as possible, I do still, I don't know. I want the focus to be more about the house, or like the buildings here. But yeah, so we sort of figured out where to line this up, so that it could be right up against the water there, and we could have this dock there, and then we started building. So let me go back to the beginning here. Yeah, so these are some photos that I took. Oh, and the blueprint that you guys see actually comes from this framed uh, um, sketch or drawing that we have that is framed inside the Fontana Boathouse. It's in this master room here, or this sort of ballroom type room here. And yeah, so you can see it's got a side view and a sort of front angled view, and then the floor plan of the bottom floor there. So these are sketches by Frank Lloyd Wright himself, and yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning here. Oh, and there's like a little model mock-up that you can see. These are the boats in the boathouse. Okay. So I think we're doing pretty good so far. Um, we picked out some of our color palette last time and talked about the decisions I was making there, and tried to figure out a good layout. Obviously, in Minecraft, you have some challenges or that you are met with, um, as far as like, I mean, everything is a square or a cube, right? So, I mean, there are some blocks that are different, right? Like down here we have the stairs here to give a little bit, and up also we've got slabs here to give a little bit of depth. And I know that sometimes it's not exactly accurate, right? Like you see here on the front, those slabs above the door stick out a bit more than what the actual building looks like. But if I just made, let's see here, if I just made these flat here, um, or even like changed this uh, back to just the gray concrete there, you see like on that one half, like it looks a little flat and one-dimensional, versus over on this side, you get a little bit of depth, and so even though I try and create things as accurately as possible, I try and also maintain the sort of spirit and integrity of the build, which means that sometimes I do make variant choices here in order to capture something about um, either the overall effect that Frank Lloyd Wright was going for, or the sort of overall aesthetic there that we get. So yeah. So like I said, that's sort of why I make some of the choices that I do. So we're going to put this back. Oops. Nope. And we want to get these slabs back in here too, all the way across. So yeah. So like to me, this looks better than if that was just completely flat on the front there. Like I said, because it does, I think, maintain some of the lines, especially like the sort of horizontal lines that Frank Lloyd Wright was going for. This house is also kind of in that prairie school style, where you get those long horizontal lines that Frank Lloyd Wright was a big fan of during this period. I'm not sure. I'd have to look chronologically to see. I think this was probably built. Actually, I don't know when this was built in comparison to the Roby house. I'd have to look that up. But yeah. So I think. So like I when I build this stuff, I often don't just build from the ground up. Like you see, the front part is a little bit more done than the back part here. So I tend to, like I said, look at the blueprint there, and then sometimes I actually start with a few of the details because that helps me set a sense of scale, right? Because like I said, I do want these houses to be, um, uh, like to feel like you could walk through them, right? Like if I was to go down here, I could walk into this and like it should feel, like especially once we get the boats in here. Um, it should feel like you're walking around in a house. Um, Obviously, like I could make this ginormous, right, and use Minecraft blocks more like Lego components, right? And then you could get like all the fine granularity details and stuff there. But I like the challenge of being able to make these feel like if your character walks through it, you feel like the right scale and size to walk through here, right? And then right? Like eventually going up the stairs in the back. We have a little skinny hallway, which we do, and then this opens up into sort of a long, sort of almost ballroom type feel here. So yeah, so like I said, I oftentimes will start with some of the details. I almost always put a door in first because the door is a fixed unit, right? Um, the door is the same height that you are, right? You are 2 blocks high. The door is, I guess technically you're probably just shy of 2 blocks high, so you can fit through the door. But a door is 2 blocks high. It will always be a two blocks high, right? I can't make these any taller. And even though like if you look at the picture, those doors are a little bit taller. I mean, I guess I could play with. Let's see. I forget which. Oh no, that's hmm. I could play with the idea of. Are you gonna do what I want? Yeah. So I could do something like this to try and get the doors to be a little bit taller, right? Or maybe I even. What if I did. Right, because then that looks a little bit more like that. I don't know. Like, it looks a little bit weird, and then, like, when you walk through it, only part of it opens. So, oh my goodness. Yeah. So, yeah. So you do make some concessions here to make it work in Minecraft, right? So like I said, I do try and make this as accurate as possible while still maintaining the sort of overall effect of the build of the work there. So that sort of small tangent is mostly just to sort of show or explain like why I don't just make a floor plan along the floor and then start building up and up and up, um, because I do use some of those details to help guide me along the way, um, as far as like overall width. So I made basically this facade first, and then started building backwards, so that I could use this front. Let me go back to the previous photo. Yeah, so you can sort of see the relative dimensions of this, right? Where it is a little bit sort of squarish on the front and then quite like long and horizontal as it goes back there. And I use that front facade to help me determine the proportions of the length of the building there. So, So then you can see that the back part is largely unfinished because I was working mostly with this detailed front bit here. So. And I think we figured out a decent workaround here for the balconies, so we could still have inside. There's actually this sort of reddish color. Frankly, I was a huge fan of red. Actually, let's see. Maybe it actually should be more like this, the red terracotta, as opposed to the pink terracotta. That this red terracotta is definitely more of a Frank Lloyd Wright color. He really liked this sort of I don't know, like an earthy red or like a burnt red almost. Not like a bright red or like a true red or a fire engine red, but he used this red color, this like I said sort of earthy red color. It's somewhere in between the red concrete and the red terracotta, somewhere in between there. He used that in a lot of his builds here. So if I show you the interior of the upstairs, yeah, you see a little bit there in the hallway, right? Actually, the pink terracotta looks all right. And you can also see it in. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. Go forward in time. Yeah, you can see it along the edge there, along the windows of the upstairs here. So I wanted to bring that element in, but because the wall is only 1 block wide, well, then my choices are: does the outside here? Like I can show you on the other side because I haven't finished here. Do we have just this red sticking out on the outside? Hey Moutown, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so do we expose this red on the outside like this? And then I realized that I could put these trap doors here. And if I keep going and show you the outside of the building, um, yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. If you look at the outside of the building here, so yes, the truth is that it does have that sort of gray concrete look, but there is a lot of wood there. So that to me was an okay workaround there, so that I could still have this beautiful color on the inside and make it still look and feel like that um, on the inside, while not having the red pink exposed on the outside there. So, like I said, these are some of the things that I work with and that I think about when I am making these builds here. Like I said, again, to try and get them to look as close to it as possible. And now that I like double back on this, I don't know if the acacia doors are the right choice. Particularly when I see them up against some of this wood up here, right? Or maybe I want to change these to a darker wood color. So we'll see here. Let me change one thing real quick. I'm getting a note from one of my chat moderators that my stream did not, or that Streamlabs did not properly tag this as Minecraft. So let me go change that real quick, guys. This will just be 2 seconds. Okay, so that should be changed there in the stream. Yeah, anyway, thanks Atlas for letting me know. I did actually set that up in Streamlabs, and normally that propagates just fine. Today I decided not to, but thanks for the heads up there. So. Okay, well then let's go ahead and finish off some of these details here on the top, and then I think the next step is I want to go down and like play with the interior of the downstairs with the boat setup and stuff, and also maybe try and figure out how to get some of these lights in here, which I don't know how I'm going to do that quite yet. Inset lighting like that is tricky, right? And now we might end up doing something with glowstone and rafters that sort of go across this way, sort of perpendicular to the long way, and then that would mean that we would probably cover the top here with some carpet just all the way across, some like brown carpet here, so that it kind of looks like the color of wood, but at least it would cover up the glowstone so we wouldn't see that in the floor. But yeah, okay, but we're gonna make this side over here match this side over here. That is our next step. So let's see here. Yeah, and you guys will notice that when I'm doing this this build in particular, you'll notice that are there windows in the bathroom? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my own thought process. Excuse me. Yeah, so you'll notice when I'm doing the Frank Lloyd Wright stuff, I play in creative mode. I do play Minecraft in survival, or I have played Minecraft in survival with my friends, which is super fun. I know there are purists out there that say that you should always do it in survival. But for me, it is okay. They don't go across there, so that's fine. For me, it is more about the building than it is about the like I'm using Minecraft as a palette or as a canvas, right? As a medium there, rather than worrying about the other gameplay mechanics, of survival and finding food and avoiding monsters. And I even have in this world I have the day-night set to be only day, and that sort of stuff there. So yeah, like I said, it allows me to focus on the build itself and to enjoy Frank Lloyd Wright's work, and to enjoy the sort of puzzle of creating it that way, as opposed to having to worry about managing other issues and challenges that you might have here. So, okay. So what else? We need some glass. To get that across. And we'll go ahead and take these across all the way. If you guys are in the chat and have any questions, feel free to ask away. That always makes streaming fun. I mean, I'm enjoying streaming anyway because I don't know. I would play this whether you guys were here or not. But if you do have questions about the building process, or about Minecraft, or about my relationship with gaming, or Frank Lloyd Wright, or that sort of stuff, go ahead and fire away in the chat there, because I would love to talk about this stuff. Okay. All right, so now we got the two sides matching there. We've got doors and windows. All right, we will double back to this in a bit, but let's go. Actually, I want to deal with the front windows here and figure out what I want to do with those. So let's find one of those pictures of a good front view. think I have some of the end here. Yeah. Okay, there's some. So we could, let's see. We'll probably, in order to make this consistent, I guess maybe we'll do this, and then this here, and this here. So it can bring in some of the wood, but still have the glass. We could do that, or we could invert it. Did I? Oh, no, yeah, they are lined up. Okay, cool. And do it here and here. I'm not loving either of these. I guess maybe this one's a little bit better. It's too bad that the glass panels don't connect to trapdoors. Or I could just make it glass all the way across. Or what if that would stick out weird? Let's try it. Okay, I'm gonna try and grab a fence. And we'll use with acacia because that'll match the. What if we did something like this? Huh, I might like that a little bit better. Right, and like glass definitely doesn't connect to that, right? No. So we can't inset it. I guess we could make. What if we? Okay, we're gonna try something else here. Nope. What if we do this? Do we like that? No, I don't like that. I don't like the way the fences are kind of floaty there. Okay, so let's go back to, I think this is what we're going to use for now, with the fences in front to frame it in a bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just checking on chat things. All right. Okay. Cool. So then let's pull up a picture because I want to go work on the downstairs interior, some of the details there. So let's. That's a pretty good shot there. Okay. Oh, I'll just throw that fence anywhere. It's fine. Okay. So I started to play with this idea here of having these rafters. Do I want to do them every? Oh dear. Right here. Do I want to do them every other one? I think probably not. I think I want to do every. Yeah, I think that's probably better spacing. Although Yeah, and then we can set the. Let me grab a. Glowstone, maybe? And we can put that right in the middle of there, so we get a little bit of light. We could even, let's see here. Could even do something like this and put that over it. That might be okay. Let's see how this goes. So I'm going to take these every third one across. And then we're going to put glowstone in the middle here. Okay. And then, yeah, maybe we'll cover these up with the trapdoors. Okay. All right, all right. So these are here because, I mean, I could make them glass. I was playing with that because it is sort of well, I guess we could find like a gray glass or maybe white glass here. If we look at the, let's see, where is it? Where's the balcony? There we go. It is kind of this like blue glass thing here. Yeah. But I wonder if those two lights clash weird from the inside down there. The other thing we could do is we could uh, throw that into the ocean. It's fine. We could move these out one. And I think we might be able to then cover that up downstairs. Maybe we'll start with that, actually. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay. Let's change it on the other side as well. Okay. Because I'm thinking that maybe then we might end up covering that up, or something in the way that when we build downstairs. Let me get back to the boats. Boats. This stuff here. Um, yeah. So then I was thinking about with these windows, we could put glass there. I was thinking we might do trapdoors there. I think that might look nice with particularly the oak trapdoor there. But we wanted. I don't think we want it flush with the outside. Let me go check. Yeah, no, we want that. We want to give some depth here. There we go. Yeah, so that on the outside it looks, it's got a little bit of, like I said, depth there, rather than just a flat front there. Yeah, I like that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Nope. And over here as well. Okay. So then inside, I know that's a little flat there, but we are going to have the boats that are hanging here. So I'm not too terribly worried. Okay. Yeah. Well, in that case, we could, if we're going to cover the upstairs, if we're going to need to cover the upstairs with carpet, we could actually make this ceiling, right? Because the glowstone does come through here, right? Yeah. So if we are going to cover the upstairs with carpet, we could make the ceiling a different color to try and match it a little bit better. Either we take the stone all the way across, because it is a light color. Wait, what do we have as far as... Oh, or we could do quartz, or the smooth quartz. Let's do one of those. So we got quartz, we got smooth quartz. Yeah, I think that's probably better than the sandstone. And so we'll still have the rafters be the wood. Okay, which do we like better here? Is there much of a difference? Wait, hold on here. I want to do them in the same... Oops, that's wrong. Probably the smooth looks a little bit... I think it's a little bit lighter. Okay, let's go with the smooth quartz. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. Oh man, my clicking accuracy is off today. What do we think? Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good idea. Like I said, especially since we're going to already have to cover up the upstairs with carpet, with like a brown carpet, in order to cover up that glowstone. Well, now this gives us a little bit more freedom as far as colors that we can use. For the ceiling here. Again, to give it a little bit more texture, a little bit more dimension, and also make it a little bit more accurate for that matter. Yeah, okay, okay. Now I'm second guessing that wood color. We should definitely figure this out before we lay carpet upstairs, because otherwise any block that we take out is just going to pop that carpet right off, and that's going to be a pain. Oops. Nope. Okay. Where did this random door come from? Oh, I remember. It was upstairs, the door to the bathroom washroom, change room thing. What about this? Is that going to affect too badly the upstairs here? Is that going to look weird? No, not necessarily. And that's a full, so we can't put a different slab there. I think that'll be okay. Okay. Oh, right. I was gonna think about if we wanted to. What other slab wood colors do we have? So we were using oak. We could use spruce, or we could use dark oak, or we could use acacia because then that would match the doors. I don't really like. I don't know. Uh, well, let's just pull out a couple of these and see see what we get here. Okay. So like I said, we could do the acacia because it is kind of a reddish brown. Let's see here. Well, I guess I didn't really need slabs. I could have just done blocks at this point. That would be faster, huh? Maybe like so. We could use this or oak. What was this? This is spruce and dark oak. Okay, so let's do a couple of these and see what we think. And if you're out there watching in the chat, I would love to hear your opinion about which one looks better. We might have to do 2 of each of these to get a real feel for it. Okay, so here's what we've got. We could do this with the acacia wood. We could do it with the spruce. We could do it with the dark oak. Or the, what are you? Just the regular oak. I don't know, what do you guys think? The acacia might be a little bit too red. Maybe the spruce is best. Yeah, maybe either the spruce or the dark oak. Okay, I think we're gonna go with spruce for now. Hey, Houndy. It's good to see you in the chat. Welcome back. We are building, probably finishing today, the Fontana Boathouse. Right now we were just playing with rafter colors to try and match, or try and get it looking like what you see in the photo in the top right corner of your screen, of the stream. Which means that we'll probably need to then change these stairs to spruce as well to match. Yeah, I think that's alright. Alright. Alright, spruce. Do-do-do. We are gonna need this later. I don't know if we use. Do we use? I think so. And I haven't figured out how I'm going to finish this. Underneath. We could do inverted stairs or something, or that might actually get boxed in or covered up or whatever. But I know it is unfinished. Lots of this stuff back here is unfinished. Okay. All right. I mean, we could do something like this. Take that across, or like this, take it across. Maybe we'll do that so it does, those rafters do then connect, and it looks a little better. Again, also kind of gives it a little bit of depth, like they've got some like support beams. Yeah, that's probably a better look, like a more finished look. Okay, so boats. Now we gotta figure out what to do with these boats. So I was wondering if like I could either put some on the ground, or I wonder if can I put a boat? Can I put a boat on top of a? No. Okay, I cannot do that. Could I put a boat on top of a slab? Yes. Okay. Well, in that case, we might only be able to have one rack of boats. It's okay. Okay, well in that case, what else? Yeah, so those are wood. Do I have more of the boats later? I think I had one more shot of these. Okay. Well, let's see. We use this. Maybe for contrast, maybe we'll use the oak slabs here. Uh, that's not how you spell oak. And what if we did something like this? So it actually looks like it's, oh, I can't do this, right? No. So it does look like it's being held up by something. And then if we did this, can I turn the boat? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. It's fine. We've got this. We could totally do this. Oops. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay. We've got boats. All right. Maybe we'll put a couple different like types of boats. Okay, so we are going to use those and oak boat, spruce boat, birch boat, jungle boat. Okay. Yeah, we'll fix those in a sec. I want to Nope. And what else do we have here? We had an oak boat, I think. All right. How do our boats look? We got boats. I know it's a little silly, but I don't know. I kind of enjoy that part of it. Um, maybe we'll have these stick out just a little bit here. Thanks, Houndy. Okay, so then we're gonna go across here, and we went under that window, and then we put fence here, and here, and here, and here, right? Yeah, okay. And then over here, we're gonna do, let's do a birch boat, and what did we do? We haven't done spruce. Okay, so then we'll also do a spruce boat and an acacia boat. All right. How do these boats look? We have a boathouse. Ta-da! All right. A little silly, but I like it. We'll probably just enclose this, I think. Let's see if we can get any more insight from the photos about the downstairs interior. Yeah, okay. So upstairs we were playing, excuse me, we were playing with using bone, but we could also use the polished quartz so that we could have some consistency and make those match. Yeah, downstairs back there, it's kind of not unfinished, but it's unpolished. Let's say that. Like this is looking out the front at this view, and then this one is looking towards the back. Okay, so I don't know. The bone is okay. Okay, we don't need any of these boats anymore. Get rid of these boats. What if we did that? What if we just enclosed this here? Do like the sound that the bone blocks make. I'm going to throw a torch in here in case there does come a day that we switch this to survival, because we want to spawn proof it. Yeah, that's fine. Unless let me just try the. Let's see, what was it? It was smooth quartz is what we used. So let's try this with the smooth quartz and see if we like that better. Basically more about like vertical lines versus horizontal lines. I don't know, I kind of like the bone better. Like this looks too marbly or something. Okay, going back to the bone. Oh no, we have to hear the sound again. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Okay. Cool. So we can come upstairs. We go through the narrow little hallway. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did have a door here. It was a solid door because these are actually to the bathrooms. So we figured, well, a solid door would be good there, as opposed to like the see-through acacia door. Okay, so now we need to put some carpet down. And I guess we do brown carpet. Because it is a wood floor. Let me pull that up. Photo of the upstairs interior. Here we go. It is a brown, a wood floor there. And obviously here we need some way to cover the glowstones because it looks weird. So we're just going to lay down brown carpet and that'll be as close as we can get to a wood floor here. It's really fascinating. So I've been obviously streaming a bunch because I am home and I play a lot of video games. So my job disappeared with the arrival of COVID because I was teaching social dancing, and obviously that's not going to happen in a pandemic world. So yeah, so like I said, my job disappeared, which is swell. Um, so I'm home a lot more, and I already was playing a lot of video games. I probably play more now that we are in quarantine, um, because one, I'm home, and two, it allows me to connect with my friends, right? So, you know, jumping online and playing with people there, I don't know, it's like hanging out, right? Um, so yeah, but so I was already playing games. I was probably playing more, and I figured like, well, I am home and I am playing a bunch. I might as well stream because I can, and that's definitely been a journey, a process of sort of figuring out both on the technical, mechanical side of things. I think let's do we'll do white or gray on the inside of the washroom because it's more like tile in there. Uh, but it's also been interesting just sort of like learning about. Oh, but we might not be able to do like we can't. Hold on. We still no. Oops. We were gonna do like locker type thing here. We'll see. We might take. Well, we might take this out. We'll figure out something. Yeah. So, like I said, it's been a learning process, figuring out stuff about streaming, uh, both on the technical, mechanical, and computer spec side of things. But it's also been interesting, just like watching myself, because obviously you have to you have to talk to people, right? That's the whole point. It's like people want to watch the games, they want to engage with you, and they want to like feel like they're there, or that you're there with them, or that they're playing with you. And sometimes that is easier than others. Like obviously if there's people in the chat who are chatting with me or asking questions or interacting, like it makes it super easy. Uh, but then there's also different games that make this easier or more difficult, right? Like um, what were we playing the other night? Oh, we were playing some Deep Rock Galactic, and then we were also playing some Halo the other night. And so like first-person shooters were like you have to aim, you have to look, you have to be aware of your teammates and the enemies and stuff. I get like so focused on that I kind of forget to like look at the chat and talk to you guys. But then here with Minecraft, especially with building with the Frank Lloyd Wright stuff, I find this super easy to just talk about because I can explain like exactly what I'm doing, or I can explain my thought process, or again like trying to decide between different blocks, like which one looks better or not. So that part I find said really easy to do, but some other stuff not so much. Okay, so we're gonna finish this ceiling here. Uh, like so. And luckily we've got those glowstones underneath the carpet, so that should give us some light in here, which makes things easier than having to deal with like trying to figure out how to light this place up. And then I really want to, okay, I need to figure out, okay. So we need the back to mirror the front here. I feel like I get into this loop where like it's this whole order of operations thing. We're like, okay, I can't do this step until I figure out this step, and I can't do this one until I figure out well this part, and then this part I can't figure out until I know how wide this is or this wide this other part is. So I want to finish the back facade here because then it'll help inform the interior space. Because I also want to do there's some cool. Do I have a photo? Oh yeah, here in this one. So I know mostly you're gonna look at the light, but look next to the light. Look to the right of the light. Do you see that like that drop down rafter there? Frank Lloyd Wright does this all the time, and he does this as a way of um, playing with tension and release, or sort of compression and expansion. So lots of times he'll have like very narrow corridors, which are both narrow and also it drops the ceiling. So then when you walk into the main space, it like really opens up, right? Frank Lloyd Wright loves to do this. He does this with so many of his builds because he likes that like sort of that again the cause and effect of compression and release, and then also I think it's the sort of wow effect of he usually does this before walking into the great room, right, the main space, or certainly if there's any room that has a higher ceiling and whatnot. Although those are rarer in Frank Lloyd Wright's world, but I do want to use this this dropped rafter thing here. Luckily, we do have slabs for that, which work great. Right, I was going to look at the back. Do I have one of the back? Here's the back. Okay. Looks like exactly the front. So we can go reference the front here. So we got that. Okay, so we've got column 3, column. Huzzah, emoji! I might need to move this over one. Yeah. Right, and then 1, 2, 3, and then column here. Do we do have a window in the back here. Okay. And we had this situation here. And did we do it across here? I think so. Although back here it's a little bit more plain. Is that off center? No. So the columns just go straight back. Okay. Uh oh. Well, this might need to be a little bit different to accommodate the stairwell there. Can I do this? Can you still walk up the stairwell if I do that? Yes. Okay. Okay. We'll figure out the situation in a bit. And what do I do here? Okay, and then some glass, and we're also going to need the acacia fences. Like so. Is that it? Those come out all the way? Yep. Then we're also going to need these guys. Because it's the same thing over here. Nope, not down that low. And this also comes out. And around this thing. Like so. Like, see how it cuts through the roof there? I think that's super cool looking. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that. We'll probably put the same doors back here. I know they have more like utility work doors there, but I don't know. More for consistency, I want to keep these the same. Okay. Okay. And there is our back. Okay, let's go in here and see if we can make this look not terrible. Okay. That might be how it has to be. Yeah, okay. And then let me go back and look at the. Yes, there's one as we go into. Okay. What is this? This is spruce. Okay, so we'll use spruce. Spruce slab here. And I'm gonna do something like this, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And then I think there's also one as you come up here too. So let's do one here as well. Yeah. So then you come up the stairwell, you get compressed, you stay compressed, and then it opens. Ta-da! Cool. Okay. We're gonna tackle this bathroom. Figure out what to do here. A little like washroom. Yeah, the tile. There is tile there. I don't know. We might leave this largely unfinished. It is just a weird bathroom after all. I mean, I guess I could put the little lockers there. What might we be able to do? Cover up that glowstone. Well, I mean, we could just put white carpet down. That does start to make things easy. We could put a little sink situation here. I mean, we would have to take out those, but like, let's see here. Stair smooth, like we did like the smooth better, I think. Maybe we'll just do that. I know we can't put anything down here. You know what, that might be good enough for this little bathroom situation thing here. It's like one part nobody is ever gonna see. Okay, we are getting close to finished, guys. How did you die, little squid? You just like run aground and get stuck? Huh. Did the salmon eat you? All right, all right. We're getting close. Oh, we do need to finish out this here. What do we do here? Oh, it went right into... Yeah, right into the side of that. Do we want to carry this around to like at least there? We could do it all the way around. I mean, it would give it a little bit more dimension, like a little bit less flatness. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we do that. Well, in that case, should we take these out to the edge then? Probably. Yeah, okay, let's do that. That needs to come up much longer, I think. Thanks. How bad would that look? Would that look weird? I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. I am okay with that. Stop it, mouse. Oh my gosh. Sometimes my mouse gets in this mode where it double clicks like that. Okay. Do do. Just finishing this up here. And we'll finish up with the glass around the edge. Cool. All right, there we go. And then, like I said, this needs to come out like a good bit more, at least one length, one block, if not maybe two. I think it should. Yeah. Okay, and then same thing on the back. We took it out two more. Right, so then that is 1, 2, 3 there. Is it 3 over here as well? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So now I want to go look at that little model again. Because I think that's going to be our best bet for see how there's like a little, I don't know, they're not really chimneys per se, but there's like a little pop-up bit on the top. And I think we're going to be able to see that easy with the little model. Do we need to do anything with the ceiling in here? We could put some, I don't know, maybe we'll just leave it. And we could try to do some rafters across. Maybe we won't do one there. Oh, that it's too compressed. We're gonna leave them out. Okay. We did, I think, want to do those acacia doors though again. Here and here and here. And then I don't know what we want to do above. Maybe we'll do that above. No, we'll do this above. Okay, and okay, that's already done over there. Cool. Right, back to getting to that little model. This one. Oh, interesting. Okay, they're two, oh, they're like the columns just go straight up through the ceiling. Okay. think we might do this here like this. We could make them one longer. Oh, but then we would see it inside. I wonder how weird that would look. Let's go take a look. Oh, no, it's not bad because it hooks into here. Okay. Then we'll do that. Okay. So it goes up a little bit there. And then let's also do this on top. Is that enough? What if we did that? Okay, and then let's see if we can see anything from... they're still so low. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably good. Okay, and so then over here we did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And here, and then we need to take this definitely up. How are we going to deal with the flag bits? That is an interesting question. What could we do here? Hmm. I mean, like, I wonder if it would look weird to put... Can we put a banner, like, on top of this? Would that look super weird? Actually, that doesn't look terrible. Is it affected by the angle that we click it? Yes. Okay. Although I don't mind it being on an angle like that. Okay, let's do a couple different colors. Should definitely have a blue one. We'll probably do a white one. Yeah, maybe we'll do like red and blue on one side and white and blue on one side. I don't know how to... I never used these banner patterns. Charge, skull charge thing. Like, what if I do... No, can't do anything there. Okay, so we're also going to do this. And then over here, we'll do a blue one and a white one. Are those too tall? No, they're actually not too tall. Would they look better one down, though? Well, I gotta try it now. Does that look better? I gotta see it with both. Does it look better with the tallness? Actually, now that I think about it, I think the tallness looks better. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Okay, so we had red and blue. Okay. Well, would you look at this? Okay. Uh-oh. We need these to be going this way? Yeah. And then a couple of doors here. And you need to be going a long ways here. And here and here. Cool. We got our boats. Guys, we are almost done here. Looking pretty good. Now we gotta go finish up this this deck out, or this dock out here. Okay, so we got this, and let's go take a look at the outside back of this thing. I know I have a photo of this somewhere. Here we go. Is that all the? Okay. Okay. Need that to go into the water there so we don't see the dirt. And then we're going to put this all along here. Mouse, I swear. Do we want it there? Do we want to keep extending it? Maybe we'll extend it one more. Yeah, maybe we'll put some like stairs or something over here. Okay. And I think we want to do a little bit of those like, let's get the fence back. that. Yeah. Let's see. What kind of stairs we got? We got stone brick stairs. We've got andesite stairs, stone stairs. We don't have smooth stone stairs though. Polished diorite stairs. Quartz stairs. Maybe we'll try the polished diorite. See what that looks like. I don't love it. Polished andesite. Yeah, that's probably better. Do a little terraforming. Okay. And just to make this match, we're gonna do this. Alright, guys. we're gonna do that, and then I think we might fill in this grass here. And then I guess we'll do a little bit of terraforming here so we don't have this like weird cliff face here. Well, a lot of that pine is gonna get covered up when we do some terraforming here. Actually, let me see, where's the front of this guy? Okay. We might change our mind with this little like concrete border here. We also should put down some like bushes and grass there. Okay, one sec. Okay. More grass, but not there. Okay, so yeah, actually this does need to, I think this all needs to be grass because we do want to plant some like, ooh, um, like like bush type things or flowers to give it a little bit of texture on the outside here and also to make it, you know, a little accurate. see what kind of what do we want to use for the like road here? I mean, we could use the white terracotta. It kind of looks like it, like that color. What if we use that here? I don't know, the pink I think looks weird. I know it's supposed to be white terracotta, but like it's not white. Yeah, it looks weird. Okay, let's find a different color. Maybe on the concrete? What if we just use white concrete? Maybe. Or what if we use like what if we use gray concrete powder? Or dark gray concrete powder? Maybe? Do any of the terracottas look interesting? What about the light gray terracotta? I mean, this does look probably more like a sort of dirt gravel path thing. we're just going to make a little pathway over here. Right, it kind of goes probably a little bit shallower than that. Do do. Maybe we'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah. Hey, Brett. I see you there lurking. I don't know what any of these words mean. This is the oh so fascinating terraforming part of the live stream. All right, that's probably good enough for now. These I'm not too worried about. Eventually, if I do connect all, I would kind of like to connect all of these with roads and stuff, and that can easily be like changed later depending on like what kind of road system we want to do and that sort of stuff. So, okay. So let's look at foliage. So we've got tall grass, we've got some regular grass. We've got ferns. Ferns are good. Dead bush. I mean, we could do some of those. Do rose bush. Large fern. Let's put that over there because that is small. Vines. We don't need vines. Seagrass. Not going to go on land. We could do some other little flowers. We'll do some tulip. Okay, let's start playing with some stuff here. Oops. Okay. That's looking a little more. Oops, I don't need tall grass there. I want small grass there. It's looking a little bit more natural. Yeah, that looks nice. Then here, do some regular grass and some ferns in there. And then some of these guys in here. And some of these. Put got some pink ones in there too. Yeah, that looks nice there. Cool. I guess we should put a couple. Let's put a couple boats in the water. Boats. Let's do a dark and maybe a birch. That's fine. We'll just put a couple in. There we go. Well, how about that? I gotta say that's a mighty fine looking Fontana Boathouse. I like it. I guess we should maybe fix this terraforming a bit. Okay. I want to get rid of some of this stuff. Actually, this can't really come out much more. Maybe it'll come out to just there, which means that I'll need to scale back a lot up in this direction. Never been super great at terraforming, but we can at least make this not look so hideous, like just this cliff face here. Okay, you are officially not connected to anything. That's good. Can we have this like come out a little bit? And then maybe back in. Maybe I should get some music to play in the background during the boring bits. Okay, we're getting there. Starting to look not terrible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Looking less bad. Uh-oh. It's fine. We can fix that tree. It's fine. It's like nothing ever happened. It's no problem. Really. You saw nothing, Houndy. Nothing. Okay, that looks less terrible now. I want to go put grass blocks in these things, though. I might do more terraforming in my own time. Or again, if I decide to sort of connect these by a network of roadways, that'll be something else. But that is our Fontana Boathouse, guys. Yeah. See, I think there's one more at the end, which give like a pulled back. Yeah. Ta-da! Hey, Zen. Thanks. Yeah, I can show you the inside. So let me actually, I'm gonna queue up a photo so you can see. You can see a side by side of like some of the inside stuff. So here is the inside. We can go in, and here are our boats. Ta-da! And then we go upstairs here, which you'll see this little hallway with the dropped rafter looking things, right? So this is this view here. And then we'll go into this room here. I didn't put a table in, but you can sort of see again with the dropped rafter there. And so this is then the dining room, ballroom, multi-purpose room kind of thing. Oh, let me go on the other side actually. And then out here, this is where we have, right, so you can see more. This is where we have this balcony looking thing, so I can go over, it's actually from shop over from this side here. Yep. So you can see like the sort of skylight, floor light things here with the windows and such, like so. You know, sometimes I might do a table or chairs in there, but I also might just leave that open for now. Oh, there's another shot from the boats. And oops, show you one more time the front. So let me match up the angles there. As you can see, there's that. Here is the outside, backside. It looks like this. Put a couple boats in the water, you know. And then we're back to the front again. I added in some foliage and bushes and stuff. So yeah, ta-da! Fontana Boathouse. Took us two streaming sessions to do. This one's a pretty simple build. Obviously, some other builds take a little bit longer, um, right? Or like the big complexes would be even more than that. Like the this one over here, which is the Darwin D. Martin complex. This took quite a while to do, but we'll go back over to the Fontana Boathouse. But there you have it, guys. There she is. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to call that a wrap for today's Frank Lloyd Wright craft. If you are curious about this, I do have a Facebook page which has photo albums of all the builds I've done. And I do sort of like side-by-side comparison shots. So kind of like what I've been doing here on the fly. Um, but I'll do sort of more extensive with some of those shots there. But I will be putting up a photo album. I don't know, maybe early. I don't know, whenever I can get to it with my schedule, but should be within the next few days. I'll put that up, and that's on my Frank Lloyd Wright Craft Facebook page. If you search for Frank Lloyd Wright Craft, you should find it. On most platforms, it is Frank Lloyd Wright Craft or FLW Craft. So, like, I think my Twitter handle is FLW Craft. But I also have a YouTube page, and I post these, I repost these streams on there, and I also have like a small little like montage. A few years ago, the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation did an article on me for their blog, and so I provided them with some multimedia stuff as far as photos, and then they wanted. I also sent them a video, or I uploaded it to my YouTube page and sent them the link so that it sort of did like a flyover pass by of a few houses and some of the interior space there. But you can, like I said, you can read more about or like look at more stuff over on the Frank Lloyd Wright Craft Facebook page. I will be streaming here every Friday, Frank Lloyd Wright Craft Fridays, as we build more and more houses because there's a lot out there, so we can just keep going. Other streams I do Demo Day Mondays, which is where I try out a few different indie games to see if I want to purchase them or if they are as intriguing as they looked. Indie Game Wednesdays is where I actually play through some of those games, like from start to finish. Those are the only scheduled ones that I have. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are when I have scheduled streams. Otherwise, I do a lot of unscheduled streams when I'm just hopping on, especially co-op stuff with my friends, which is usually either Deep Rock Galactic or Grounded or Astroneer or Halo. We've been getting back into Halo here. So, like I said, those are unscheduled streams, but if you want to stay in the loop of when I'm streaming, certainly make sure that you follow me here and you ring the little bell icon, which will send you notifications of when I go live. I also have it set up so that when I go live, it will automatically post to my Twitter account, Blink Blink Games. So if you are a Twitter user, you can also follow me there and to get those prompts of when I am going live. Yeah. Otherwise, if you want to find me on social media, it's basically Blink Blink Games pretty much everywhere. And then the Frank Lloyd Wright Craft has a few of its own things as well, like I said, its own Facebook page and own YouTube page. So yeah. So otherwise, I will see you guys next time I hop on, whether it be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing or one of my spontaneous streams. But if you've enjoyed this, spread the word, tell your friends. This has been a lot of fun for me, so I'm going to keep at it and keep streaming, keep doing the indie stuff and the Frank Lloyd Wright craft stuff and co-op stuff. So thanks, Houndy. All right, I'll see you guys later.